Good morning. It's Saturday, and today's, of course, the day that I normally do my live streams. If you don't know what's been going on with me for the last 5 weeks, I have been on a new medication for RA. You all know that I have rheumatoid arthritis, and it's, well, they classify it as moderate to severe right now. And this, it's called methotrexate, and it's used to slow down the progression of RA. And I was on it one time before, and then I had to stop because I had several surgeries that I had to go through. I forgot how awful you feel. Now, my dose was just increased, so I'm going through the whole vomiting all the time, even with Phenergan and Zofran. I am constantly sick. There is nothing worse than waking up in the middle of the night, throwing up, and it going in your sinuses. Okay, now I got a nice sinus infection from it. And there's nothing in my stomach. I'm just throwing up. And I have laid here for 5 weeks now. And I have had no energy to do anything. The only thing I have done is text, tweet, watch videos, watch Game of Thrones, but I fall asleep and I have to go back and rewatch episodes. I've slept a lot, but mainly just, it's like having the worst flu you've ever had. And anyone who has been on it, they'll tell you the same. You feel like death. They upped my dose this week, and then they called me and they said my liver labs were a little hinky. So they said I've got to back it down a little bit and, try to get my liver to function well. I've got Wilson's, and so my liver's kind of screwy. But I want to talk about, I was really pissed off Thursday. I mean, I was mad as hell, and I thought, you know what, I'm going to go on and I'm going to do a stream, and I'm going to talk about all this crap that's going on. But honestly, I wore down. I ran out of energy. I just was too weak. And somebody's like, well, are you going to do it? I'm looking forward to it. And I'm like, you know what? If I had the energy, I would. But especially when you're throwing up all the time, you can't be on video. And I've taken my Phenergan, so hopefully I can get through this one without being sick. I do want to talk about what's going on. I don't know what hell broke loose. It started about 3 months ago. And I think it started with jealousy, because we came together and we raised money for some people who very much needed it. And we did some good things. But now people are going back and saying, oh, I want to see receipts on how that was spent. And, did they really need that money? That money's gone. Bye. Once you donate, whether it's to a charity, whether it's directly to a person, if you want to send somebody PayPal some money to them because they're going through a rough time. And hey, I've done that many times. Because I know that there have been times in my life, I'm okay now, I'm in a good place. I don't need anything. I don't need money, but I know that there have been times where if I'd have found a $10 bill, I'd have kissed the ground and thanked Jesus and, been praying, because there were times that money was so tight that I didn't know if I was going to have gas to get to work. I didn't know if I was going to be able to eat. I've had some really lean times in my life because I've always been really independent. And I never wanted to ask for help. But you know what? It takes a lot of strength to ask for help for some people. Some people, they'll have their hand out forever. And we see who those people are. But I tell you what, even about all of this, even for the ones who are constantly asking for stuff, you're not owed any receipts. If you don't ask for receipts beforehand and say, is this a good cause? Is this a worthy cause? You don't get any after. I mean, we need to grow up here. We're not children. And I think some people probably need to go back and be treated like children because they've forgotten all their home training. And if you don't know what home training is, it's a Southern term. It's for how you're brought up. If you've lost your home training, it means you don't know how to act. You don't have any manners. You don't have any couth, morals, ethics. When you're kids, you're taught that stuff at home. And if you don't get those lessons, by the time you're an adult, you're going to have trouble. You're going to have trouble dealing with people. You're going to have trouble taking care of your children. You're going to have trouble with keeping a relationship, because you have to have a code of ethics. You have to know how to act. And I think some of y'all have forgotten how to act. I think some of the things that I have seen said they've made my jaw drop. I've been like, oh my God, lightning's going to strike. I have seen people profess to be, this or that and real religious, and then all of a sudden they come out and, their mouths don't sound like they have any faith at all, or they don't follow any kind of moral code. Whether you're religious or not, it doesn't make a hoot and a holler for me. But how you treat people, that shows who you are. And I've had people be real assholes to me. I'm not gonna lie, real assholes for no reason. No real reason at all. I haven't done anything to them. But that's not on me, that's on them. They have to live with it. That's on their soul, right? I say that all the time, that's their sin. But, people need to start watching how they talk to each other and how they treat each other, because it'll eventually come back to you. I believe what you put out in the world comes back. Karma, the tenets of karma are not for this life. They go into your next life for reincarnation. I'm so sick of people saying karma, karma. It's not just your karma. If you're Wiccan, you say it comes back, what, threefold? The Bible, it says sevenfold, I think. So there is something in the universe that punishes us when we do things wrong. Righteous anger is one thing. Righteous indignation and anger when you're protecting someone, yeah, that's good. But when you just get on to yell and you try to tell people how they can be online, who they can talk to, who they can be friends with. If you go into their chat, you can't come into my chat and I don't want you here. Or kicking people out of your chat for no reason. Now, I kicked somebody out of my chat last week, but that's because she'd been running her mouth about me and saying horrible shit, and I just didn't want to hear it, to be honest. I have no patience right now. I am sick. I am weak. Normally I would be getting ready and to do my stream today. I can't do it. I don't have it in me. And, but what I'm trying to get to is this has become toxic. People are like, oh, heal the community, heal the community. The porch, which, I'm not going there. They gave $2,500 to a woman who's been so jealous that she's hated anyone and everyone that got help from us. It's not her business. But you give her $2,500 for bad behavior, you're just going to get more bad behavior. As we saw on her naked stroll through the pool. I mean, she doesn't care. She's laughing. She's laughing her way to the bank. Okay, with and without teeth. Hey, if y'all fell for it, fine. I said I wasn't giving her a dime from the beginning. I didn't care for her from the beginning. But that was my discernment. That was my choice. But for those of you who did, you don't have any right now to say, oh, I want my money back. Or, oh, you didn't use it for this or that or the other, so I want my money back. Nope. Not how life works. You better grow up. Once that money's out of your hand, it's gone. Gone. And I don't give a shit if the people that I have given money to take it and go to Disneyland. Okay? I don't care if they go to the Caribbean. I don't care where they go. And I don't need to see their medical records because it's none of my fucking business. And it's none of yours either. If you gave, you must have believed in the beginning. And you know what? You don't have a right to go back and say, oh no, they're a fraud. They did this, they did that. And I'm talking about anybody and everybody because there's been tons of auctions and fundraisers and all this. After you've given your money, you kiss it goodbye. And y'all need to quit acting like kids and thinking that you're entitled to anybody's information, medical or otherwise. I wouldn't give you fools my license number and all of my stuff. Y'all don't even have my full name. You know why? Because some of you people don't know how to act. Calling people in the middle of the night. We've seen that happen. How many people have had family members contacted? Let me tell you, when I refused to give all of my information out, somebody went on LinkedIn, tried to find my husband, and I know who you are because we have good IT professionals with his company. Don't mess with Fortune 100 company. Yeah. So, that's the reason you can't share anything that's really intimate or personal. And definitely not anything that could affect you with getting a job or keeping your medical benefits. Because y'all don't have calling agencies, CPS, to get people's kids taken away for an online argument. Calling and having, their medical taken away, their benefits taken away, their health taken away when they're sick. And they're sick, yet you're still calling. Oh, I don't doubt so-and-so's got this or that or the other, but I just don't think this is right, and I don't know if they're reporting it. It's none of your fucking business. Mind your business. You gave 20 bucks. Okay, shut up. Go on. Move on with your life. Go do something else. Okay, because it's over with. And it's done. And, you know, this has worn me out this week. I woke up mad. And it's very rare that I do that I wake up angry. But, I mean, you can tell I don't feel well. Look, I mean, I was trying to do my makeup. I thought, I just can't do this. My eyes are all swelled up. You can see that. My face is swollen. You know, my hands are going down actually some, but my face, and I just feel like death warmed over. But I wanted to say that thank you to everyone that normally comes to my live streams on Saturday. I care so much about you all, and you have, if you don't know by my words, I hope you know by my deeds that I care about you, and you know, I'm here for support, and the whole little community that we have that come to my live streams, it's beautiful. Beautiful thing. And if I feel better tomorrow on Sunday, I'll try to do my stream then. If not, we'll play it by ear. But I got to get through this hump. But what I'm asking you, and I guess the moral of the story or the point of the video or whatever, if you've watched it this long and haven't gotten pissed off and wanted to rah, rah, rah in the comments, which I don't give a shit. I delete mean comments because I don't need to see them. Nobody else does either. Nobody cares. I mean, really, nobody cares if you're mad. Oh, you shouldn't say this, you shouldn't say that. I look at comments on videos, I'm like, I don't give a shit what you think. If you watched my video, yay, I got a view. But if you, I have comments that are one line. You're an idiot. You're not a psychologist. You're not a this, you're not a that. You should be, you're just crazy, blah, 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 whatever. I just delete, because I don't care. Doesn't matter. Some people's opinions just aren't important to me. You know whose opinions are important? The people I care about. The people that I love. The people that are in my life. The people that I talk to online that I respect. And there are some that I respect immensely. And there's some I don't give a shit about. And let's talk about people online right now. People who, creators. Different creators and different subs. Different viewers. Nobody's going to tell me who I can be friends with. I'm friends with Jen, okay? And Jen Moody, Pirate Calypso. I have liked her from the minute I met her. I mean, she and I just clicked, you know? And I have other people that I like. I like Katie. I like Liz. I like so many other people. Now, all these people, do they get along? No, not at all. But you know what? I'm a grown-up, and I can separate that. And you know, they understand, if they love me enough, then, and they want my friendship, then they understand that I can be friends with all sorts of different people. And everyone's like that. You can be friends with who you want to be friends with. Nobody has the right to tell you who you can watch and who you can't watch, and who you can comment on. And you know, now do I go into one person's chat and backstab another and talk shit? No, I don't. I make it very clear. No, they're my friend. You know, so I don't comment on it. And sometimes, you know, I've been in streams where I've had to leave, you know, with different people. And, you know, just, I'm like, I don't really want to support this. I don't really want to be in there. And that's my choice. But I can be friends with whoever I want, and I can watch whoever I want, and I can view whoever I want. Nobody tells me what to do. I'm 47 years old. I don't need to be disciplined or mothered. God knows. I am a mother, and I hope to be a grandmother one day. But, and it's the same for everybody else. Go watch who you want. Talk to who you want. If you enjoy the content, give them a thumbs up. You know, and support different channels. We don't all have to like the same people. You know, it's life. If we were all alike, we'd be boring. Nobody would get anything done because we'd just be looking at each other trying to find the difference. But, because that's human nature. But what I'm saying is, let's practice a little kindness. A little patience. How about instead of ripping each other up, we start building each other up? That's what my channel's always been about. Even when I'm mad, like this morning, I woke up mad, damn it. Even when you wake up angry, try not to do something that's going to hurt somebody else. I think I was an asshole last night, I probably was. I know my friends and they love me and they'll get over it. They'll tell me I'm an asshole. I'm like, yeah, I'm sorry. You know, that's the way life goes. You know, we all have good days, we have bad days. And we all say things sometimes that we regret. We do things that we regret, but the important part is we learn from it. We don't make the same mistakes over and over and over again. And I see some of the behavior, and I can't help but think, God, where's this getting you? Where's this getting you to scream at people, the same people, over and over and over again? Where's this getting you? It's, you know, are you getting subs, views? I mean, is this bullshit drama what fuels your life? You know, it's not what fuels mine. I mean, but then again, I have a pretty full life, except for right now, which is surfing the couch. But anyway, I think everybody needs to take a step back, figure out who they are and what they're doing, because I think many people have kind of lost their way, and all they do is they're just angry. Maybe they're angry in their real life. Maybe they're unhappy with what's going on in their day-to-day life. Maybe they have children who are in trouble. Maybe they have, you know, maybe they have family who's sick. Maybe they're struggling financially, and they're taking out their anger and hate and misery on people that can't hit them or hurt them back. And that's online. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to be evil to anybody. I'm not going to lash out and hurt anybody. I try really hard, even when I feel bad, not to do that. But I lose my temper sometimes too, and I can be an asshole. But I guess the point of this is, first, there's not going to be a live stream today. I'm just too sick. And second, if you go into a chat or a live stream and you see people being beat up and bullied and abused and talked to like you wouldn't even talk to your dog. I mean, I don't cuss my dogs. But I see women cussing other women. I see them saying horrible things to each other. I see them, you know, bringing up their mothering skills, their life, their house, whatever. If you see that going on, leave. Leave. Don't support it. I'm not going to support it. And I'm going to have to stop watching anybody who does do that crap. You know, I want positivity and love in my life. The sun's coming out. So, maybe that's a sign. Anyway, you know, forgive the way I look. But, just take care of yourselves and take care of one another. Love yourself enough to be good to people. If you love you, others will love you. I love you. You love you. Take care of yourself. This is Mama Beth, and I'll be back in my kitchen. Maybe tomorrow. Maybe one day this week. May not be till next weekend. I don't know. I'll be back when I feel better. Bye.